Have you ever felt like your to-do list just keeps growing, even though you're busy all day? Like you're spinning your wheels but not really getting anywhere? You're not alone. Most of us are juggling 1,000 things: work, family, errands, health, and wondering how we're supposed to keep up without burning out. But what if I told you that doing less could actually help you accomplish more? That's right. Not everything on your plate deserves equal attention. And today, we're going to explore how the 80-20 rule can completely shift the way you work and live. Now, if you're over 30, you probably know what it feels like to carry the weight of responsibilities. Maybe you're managing a household, raising kids, climbing the career ladder, or all three at once. You've got ambition, but not a lot of free time. That's why learning how to focus on what really matters isn't just helpful, it's essential. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto Principle, is a powerful tool that helps you zero in on the small percentage of things that make the biggest impact. And trust me, once you start applying it, you'll feel more focused, less stressed, and finally, in control of your time. In this video, we're going to break down what the 80-20 rule actually means, how to spot your most productive tasks, and how to cut out the clutter that's quietly stealing your time. This isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. So if you're ready to reclaim your time and energy, you're in the right place. And hey, if you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? Every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, longer life together. Let's start with the first habit: identifying the vital few. Most of us think everything on our to-do list is urgent, but the truth is only about 20% of the tasks we do each day actually move us forward, whether that's in our careers, relationships, or personal goals. The trick is learning to spot those high-impact tasks. Think about your workday. What are the few things you do that lead to the most results? It could be following up with clients, writing proposals, or spending quality time with a loved one. Whatever it is, that's your 20%. Give that your best energy. Everything else, it can wait, be delegated, or sometimes just be dropped. Now, here's the second piece: eliminating or reducing the low-value tasks. These are the things that make us feel busy, but don't actually bring us closer to our goals. Endless scrolling, constantly checking emails, micromanaging details that don't matter in the long run. These are classic time thieves. It's not about being perfect. It's about being aware. Start asking yourself, is this helping me or just keeping me busy? That simple question can shift your whole day. Now that we've talked about what to focus on and what to let go of, let's move into something equally powerful: how to design your day so it actually supports this new mindset. Because even if you know what your top priorities are, without the right structure, it's easy to get pulled into distractions or overwhelmed by everything else screaming for your attention. One of the most powerful things you can do is start your day with intention. And no, I don't mean jumping straight into emails or social media. I mean setting aside just a few quiet minutes each morning to ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do today that would make everything else easier or even unnecessary? That question alone is like a spotlight. It cuts through the noise and helps you focus on what really matters. When you begin your day with clarity, your energy naturally follows your priorities instead of being scattered all over the place. Let's talk about another helpful shift: batching similar tasks together. Think about how much time we lose when we're constantly switching gears. 1 minute we're answering emails, the next we're on a call, then we're trying to write something important, all while being interrupted by notifications or household chores. Your brain isn't a machine. It needs rhythm, not chaos. So try grouping tasks that require similar focus. Set aside time for all your emails at once. Block out a window just for creative thinking or problem solving. When you give yourself space to go deep into a task, not only do you get it done faster, but the quality is 10 times better. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That sounds nice, but my day is full of interruptions. Kids, phone calls, unexpected errands. I get it. Life is rarely predictable. But even in a busy or chaotic day, you can create small pockets of focus. Maybe it's 20 minutes while the house is quiet. Maybe it's taking a walk and using that time to think through your most important task. Don't underestimate the power of these small windows. They add up. The goal isn't perfection. It's progress, a little at a time in the right direction. Another key habit: learn to say no, kindly but firmly. Time is your most valuable resource, and every time you say yes to something that doesn't truly align with your goals or values, you're saying no to something that does. It's not about being selfish. It's about being wise. You don't owe everyone your time, but you do owe yourself the chance to live with purpose. Now that we've started building a solid foundation for focus, intention, and boundaries, it's time to take it one step further by learning how to measure your efforts and adjust as you go. Because here's the truth: what gets measured gets managed. If you don't take a moment to pause and reflect on what's really working, you'll end up spending time on things that look productive but don't actually move the needle. At the end of each day or week, just take 5 minutes to look back and ask yourself, what were my biggest wins this week? What took the most effort but brought the least return? You'll be amazed at how quickly patterns emerge. You might realize that certain meetings are draining your energy with no real benefit, or that the one call you almost didn't make ended up being your biggest breakthrough. The more you tune in to what's giving you results, the easier it becomes to let go of the rest. And that leads into one final but crucial shift: giving yourself permission to rest. Productivity isn't about squeezing every second out of your day until you're exhausted. It's about using your energy wisely, then allowing yourself time to recharge. The 80-20 rule doesn't just apply to work, it applies to rest too. A small percentage of rest and reflection can bring back a huge return in energy, creativity, and joy. So go ahead, take that quiet walk, put the phone down, spend time with your family, or just sit still for a few minutes. Rest is not a reward, it's part of the process. So, to quickly wrap things together, we talked about focusing on the vital few, cutting out the noise, starting your day with clarity, batching your tasks, protecting your time with kind boundaries, and reflecting often so you can keep refining what works. These habits, while simple, are incredibly powerful when practiced consistently. They allow you to do more of what truly matters and far less of what doesn't. And I want you to know this: you are not behind and you are not stuck. Even small shifts made with intention can lead to massive results over time. It's not about chasing more, it's about choosing better. You have everything you need to take back your time, your focus, and your energy. If something in this video spoke to you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What's one thing you're going to change starting today? Or what's something that's already working for you? Sharing your story could inspire someone else who's just starting this journey. And if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss out on future tips to help you live with more purpose, clarity, and peace of mind. Here's to living your best life at any age. Focused, fulfilled, and full of intention. You've got this. And I'm right here cheering you on.